changes a little, but it's the same outline. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess you'd have to experience it, and some of the stuff is kind of out there. And they were explaining some of the echoes are that, and some of it is some of the timelines, like you kind of can time travel, or they bleed through, and you could see other events without even knowing it in your conscious mind, being able to predict stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember specifically. I wrote down, I just did brief stuff because it would have been long. But it was a train of thought. They showed me, reminding me of the graveyard. Was it the death magic? When I saw that vision of, it was a female who had went to go get graveyard dirt. And they were like, these entities are like that. And they are attracted to like the brokenness of the person, like all the shattering, all the black magic that they do, like the toxicness within them, it seeps out. And it's really disgusting when you sense energy like that. And they're like, stay in your orc cloud, stay in your home, don't go over there. And it's like this putridness, you get it on you. And you attract some of their bullshit, some of their entities. So it's even more important than you know. Don't focus on them. Don't go into their orc cloud. And then because they leak like that, they don't realize all the shit they're involved in, the different types of magic, all the negativity, and then thinking they can control all these entities, and then fucking killing people, causing mental instability. They actually attract all these poltergeists and creepy stuff. Like reminding me of that vision of seeing that person and that thing that was on top of them, sitting on their shoulders, and the thing had long, spidery arms and legs, really long, so it could wrap its legs practically around the person's torso while it was sitting on that person's shoulders, and the fingers were so fucking long, and it just embedded its fingers around that person's eye sockets. So the entity can control everything that person saw. And then the entity was like hovered over, like it was big over that person, the crown of that person's head, and it had I couldn't see the creature's face. And I couldn't see the person's face, and they were like, we did that. We let you know what was going on with what the death magic was, to see the environment of that person and feel the energy. So whenever you felt sick, like that stomach ache for no reason, it was that person, their energy, and the entities that are around them. It's putrid. And the entity had its face over the crown of that person's head, and it was like whispering stuff, and it was at the same time feeding on that person. So it was controlling that person's thoughts, controlling that person's feelings, controlling what that person was seeing. Like that person was like a puppet. And then all around, like in the fucking movies, it was creepy. Like a whole bunch of other distorted humans, shadows and creatures were like crawling around the headstones and around the bush, just following that person. And they were like, those are some of the entities. And that person has no idea or maybe they're proud of themselves or they don't care. Having all those entities around them, feeding, influencing the environment, toxicity, addictions, and craziness, and then that person's taking it home to their family, their friends, their children. These things are feeding on everybody. And they're having sex with people, and they're like, yeah, we made sure you couldn't see their face so you wouldn't focus on them, and then not understand until now, focusing on them, you're sitting like right there with that person, attracting those entities to feed on you. And then I understand, I don't know if it's one person or several people that have been done, that were involved, what happened, what's been happening to me with the black magic, them killing my mom, that they've done it. It's not just one person, it's a group. But I think at least one or two of them that are involved in this, they're intending to write a book about everything they did, and they're gonna call it a fiction book. So they're trying to make money off of all the stuff that they've done to people, but calling it a fiction. Some of them are actually, they're labeling as a fiction, and then some are going to actually write a spell book about what spells, the symptomology, what happens to these people, because they used me and my mom and other people as a science fucking project to know what worked, what didn't work, and what were the manifestations of the magic working. So they're trying to profit off of other people's pain and suffering, which legally, that's illegal. If you murder someone, you can't profit off of it. So they're trying to do it by calling it fiction. But the thing is, they told a lot of people what they were doing, and they were bragging about it. They think they're not going to get caught. They think the universe is going to let them make money because they want to leave money for their family or a name for themselves off of hurting people. And they think they're not going to get caught. They're fucking crazy. And you can program your Oort cloud to work for you with your energy. There's even good guys in your Oort cloud. There's not only positive beings, not only negative beings. You can program them to assist you what your intentions are. And even the negative beings, if you're aware of these people squatting in the edge of your Oort cloud or your energy field, trying to mess around in one of your back doors or rooms you don't go into, you can actually tell the negative things, hey, go get them. You can sick them on them. And all you had to do was just know that you could do this. You didn't. Now you do. So your awareness changes everything. Programs your environment. Be aware of what's going on, including yourself. And even, you got to be aware too, like you have to do your shadow work. Like there's different aspects of you, your shadow, that you don't even are aware of. You can actually program your Oort cloud too. Which that could be negative thinking too, can program your Oort cloud. So you have to be very aware of yourself. If you want to become stronger, have more control, have a stronger defense, you have to be aware of yourself. Another thing I put in mine, that since you give a consent, that if they come in, they have to obey your rules. If they don't, because they're imposing their will, that this is going to happen and this is going to happen. And you can even put stuff like all the negativity that they do, they expose themselves. they expose themselves. So they can't lie to anyone, they can't cheat anyone, they can't manipulate anyone, that they trip up constantly exposing themselves. So no lies work, no manipulation. So even if when they talk, they try to say a lie, everybody, it's like there's a voiceover. They'll say something, but the receiver receives the truth every time they talk. Anything they do, even though if they make it look good, the receiver knows the truth. The receiver can smell it, taste it, touch it, dream about it. That they can't lie, cheat, steal, or manipulate, cause any imbalance. So you could put some shit like everybody sees, everybody knows. Nothing is hidden. And for someone who doesn't do anything wrong, who doesn't cheat people, doesn't have anything to hide, it doesn't hurt them. The one who's lying and cheating and stealing, it prevents them from manipulating, lying and cheating and stealing and influencing people to cause other people harm. So it benefits everybody. Everybody sees, everybody knows, nothing is hidden. So when that person says a lie, steals your content, everybody knows that they stole the content. Like they just can see the discrepancy in what the person is saying compared to the person's energy, the intention of their energy. They recognize flaws in that person's action, flaws and key words that make no sense. Red flags that everybody sees and everybody knows. So it doesn't hurt anybody that isn't doing any wrong. So this works for the greater good. Getting rid of exposing the cheaters, liars. So that person that's in front of them can make a choice. Do they still want to hang out with that liar? Or they want to walk away? You're not imposing your will. You're just not letting them fucking cheat and lie to people and keep this fucked up timeline. So simple stuff like that, you can embed it in your energy field. That anybody who comes imposing their will, that's their choice. But these are the rules. Every time you come in, everybody sees and everybody knows. No matter what you say or you do, it's always truth and balance. So in real life, it exposes them. No matter what they do, everybody knows the truth. They can't lie to anybody. And then also, no energy harvesting, no accessing people, no knowing, no sensing, no nothing without someone's permission, and especially if it's for ill will, because people can fucking lie, saying they're trying to help someone, when in actuality they could say, well, I'm going to give you this spell or this, I'm going to wish good things for you, when in actuality they're fucking cursing you. Or I'm going to do this reading for you, and this, when they're fucking lying to you. They just wanted access to your energy so they could energy harvest. They wanted access. They wanted to bind themselves to you, to drain you, or know what you're doing, or give you bad luck while they got good luck. Like do little energy switcheroo. They do that shit too. If you notice someone around you, like they've had a shitty whatever constantly, and all of a sudden they're around you a lot, and all of a sudden you get bad luck and they get good luck, they did a little fucking switcheroo. They try to use us to manifest mind control while they hide the truth, show lies like an illusionist, plus need to gain stock to recruit others. Can't do it by themselves. They need others' energies to manifest because they are not connected to source. And that's part of the reason why they need to recruit other people. They need to use other people's intentions and energies to manifest negativity events for you. They can't do it on their own. It has to do with energy, and they trash their energy chakra system. They can't get it directly from source. Because I can't understand why with all those people it hasn't worked. They keep on recruiting, thinking if they have more, the right people, energy. Oh, because if you have control of your orc field, every time they come and tap in because they're used to it working, now that you're getting stronger, you're more aware because you weren't. Just you being aware fucks them up. And then you being aware, they could have negative stuff happening to them, but they hide it from you. So you don't know things are getting better for you. So they mind fuck you, and you manifest the negativity for yourself, even though they didn't do anything. They mind fuck you. They trick you. And then also the fact, like I said, my kind, we were designed differently. We weren't written in books because we are rarely ever used. We rarely come out into the material world. And because there's a lot of fail-safes, like my kind, like I said, they said we're hybrids and we are changelings. And it was designed that way as a protection mechanism that it made us stronger. And a while back, I remember they had told me, they made me say I am Legion. And I didn't understand that. It kind of sounded creepy. Now I understand. Because they, like I said, like my skin color, I have all over my body. And it's not that vitiligo or whatever. I've had it since birth. Where it looks like the lower part of my arm and the upper part of my arm, it's two shades of color, like two bodies were stitched together. And the different colors goes down my torso, down my legs. My back is different from my front. So it looks like different patches of skin were put together. And they said it was because I'm not all human, and that was done on purpose. That it was different species put together, and that was done on purpose because it allowed me to have access to different species, different energies, different bloodlines, different lineages, because I am more than one person. And along with that, each person that was stitched together has their own spiritual battle team. So I have numerous battle teams. And we're designed this way because we were going to be attacked. People were going to try to kill us. So I'm more than one being. I have more than one spirit. I have more than one soul. And with the soul part and being, I have numerous walk-ins. If you watch my videos before to describe so you can understand certain moments, you would know that would be a telltale sign of having a walk-in. Numerous moments where I was supposed to die, and I was supposed to die at birth. Because my mom was tiny and I was the wrong way, and I was a big baby, and I got stuck in the vaginal canal. And she almost died. And needed like 2 liters of blood. And so I'm only a small part human. I'm other species, other energies, many spirits, many souls, numerous spiritual battle teams. So if one part of me gets weakened, there's other parts that can take over or assist. So they can't do what they want. I'm way stronger than them. And plus the fact that like the timeline jumping and my birth chart shifting, even my memories of my astrology shifting, and what I remember of my mom's astrology and my daughter's astrology. Like crazy stuff. And that was done on purpose too, because people use your astrology to try to attack you. You know, when you're shifting in certain energies, when you're weaker or you're stronger, or certain aspects of you that they can attack, that they can influence you. Mine keeps on shifting. And along with, if you do your work, you change your frequency. If you do your work every day, like you can change your frequency numerous times throughout the day. So whatever magic they have working, it's for a certain frequency. So you keep on evolving, that magic doesn't work anymore. So there's tons of fail safes, things you can do consciously to protect yourself. And these motherfuckers are confused why their shit is not working. And for my kind, they don't understand what and who we are while they think we have a coven, and they're watching us and they're like, they're not doing magic. They don't have herbs. They're not doing this. The most they have was like a Jesus candle. So they're confused. While they're dabbling in all kinds of magic, having 20, 30, 40 fucking people doing a spell or focusing some fucking death magic on a single fucking person. And that's why they like to do trauma bonding with you, or they like to target the weakest areas of your life, or things they know that would really bug you. Things that they know, another key thing. That's why many of us are isolated. Because, should I wait to get to that point? I know that's later on. I remembered it was a good one. I guess I'll just repeating it. These people, they're using general magic also. Like, I think I'm hearing what they're doing. They're using general magic and they're picking. Let me go to it. So they're programming your energy, programming you. They'll do shit like death to all they love and care about. So if you're wanting a partner or a specific person because you want that person, you're focusing on a specific person, death to all they love and care about, that relationship won't work because you're focusing on that person. You have friends that you really like, you're close to, because you care about those friends. They're the closest things to you. Just with that phrase, programming you, death to all they love and care about. So that it'll cause chaos and those relationships, they'll fail. Anything you focus on, they're focusing on it too. And that was a way of protection. Like many of my kind, we're hermits. We don't have friends. Our families, the relationships are all fucked up. It's actually a protection for people around us. Because they're using specific general magic like that. These motherfuckers are smart. They're doing shit like this because they're jealous of our vision, our understanding, how we pick up on things, the way we talk. This is shit they're saying. And they're doing it because what I noticed, Like here and there, I was picking up stuff about the HIV with specific readers I watch. They're specific readers because I trust them and their energy, and then the stuff. Like I've watched them to see if it's harder for them to get influence. And the information I was getting, and after the HIV stuff, almost the main readers, like 50%, they haven't posted a fucking video. When they would post like 4, 5, 6 videos every day, all of them stopped posting videos at least for like 3, 6, 9 days because of the HIV stuff. Because they're pissed off about the readers that can pick up on the energy that I pick up on about them. So they're pissed off. They don't want no one to be able to read their energy and talk about what's going on. They're pissed. So they're doing a general, like a spell on anybody who can pick up on their energy. And that's what you end up doing is like, it's almost like you're going to their house. But these motherfuckers, they're in my house. They're in my house. So I pick up on some of their conversations, what are they intending to do. And then sometimes, like I say, like my guides, they'll guide me to a certain reader randomly, like listen to this one. And they'll be talking about these fucking people because my guide doesn't want me to dive in and go into their house. Because it becomes dangerous for me. So they're doing special like spells or whatever. All that have ears to hear become deaf. All that have mouths to speak become mute. All that have minds to think become dumb. All that have attention become invisible. All that have bravery will be full of fear. All that are in the light be in the dark. This is the shit that they're doing. Probably word for word. And they're all that can see, let them lose their vision. All that have eyes to see become blind. That's what I mean. If you guys are the last year or two, your eyesight's become really fucking bad. They're doing magic. Because they're trying to cover your vision to see the truth, your vision that you get your downloads. But it's affecting your eyesight too. Because it's a general. So they're trying to affect all these readers, anybody who's psychic. And they're like jealous of people who are on top. All that are on top, may they fall. All that are favored, fall out of grace. All that are supported, be abandoned. All that receive gifts, be rescinded. All that have prospered, be unprosperous. All that are free, be imprisoned. All that are successful, fail. All that are creative, be uncreative. All that are outgoing, be hermits. All that are loving, be hateful. So if you found yourself a little bit more triggered, more angry for no fucking reason, it's them. All that have beauty, be ugly and flawed. They're using general spells. Trying to do it where they cover a lot of people because they're pissed off about a lot of people. They're jealous and hateful. And so they're trying to not go in your house. They're trying to be slick. So you can do the same thing to protect yourself. This is what they're using. I've seen it. This is their shit. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are so creative. If they were to use a smidge of this on themselves to be a better person, or a smidge of this to be nice, they would have so much good luck. Instead of taking lives, saving a life. uplifting someone for a moment, but they can't. They can't. They fucking hate anybody that's happy, that's accomplishing something, that did some work, or even has like healthy hair. I don't give a fuck how much money these people have, how much clout, how much. They're jealous of every fucking buddy for anything. So don't put it past someone that has the fucking all the plastic surgery, the ass, the hair, the whatever. They're jealous of everybody and anybody for anything. It's ridiculous, the insanity, the shit that's going on in their head. Like they're stewing inside, going crazy. Oh, they're acting normal and nice, like they're trying to help you. While they're like, oh, I'll do that. While they're fucking trying to just bind into your energy and cursing you and energy harvesting you and giving you bad luck and spying on you. These motherfuckers are very clever. And of course, cleansing also helps, banishing things from your auric cloud that they sent to you while they were squatting in your energy. They were just spreading their fucking cooties onto you. And they know they're doing that. They know they do it on purpose. It's like they're dumping their shit on you while they get a little cleaner. That's energy swapping. They come over there and dump their shit while they get a little cleaner. Since it's your house, your energy, you can banish them. Visualize locking, closing the back doors all the fucking time, numerous times throughout the day. Those motherfuckers don't stop. And you'll notice these people, because you're doing it, this shit works. This shit works. These motherfuckers are getting sick because more people are becoming aware. And I know the messages I'm getting, other people that receive like me are getting it too at the same time. And this energetically, subconsciously is spreading. And so these people are having less and less and less access to energy harvesting. And they're fucking going insane. They're fucking getting angry. And now they're like upping the magic, like the general magic, not just targeting one person. They're targeting like just a general. They're going insane. Banish from your house, lock, close back doors, see yourself as the house. The visualization, make it as complicated as possible. Have all kinds of locked doors, fucking have the entities attack them, have imagined creatures, tripwires, lines, make the stuff shift so they can't predict what's happening. Make your protection shift and mutate like it's alive. That shit works. Be as creative, imaginative, and layer it as much as possible. Some of the stuff, as soon as they even think of it, it triggers it. And they gave permission. That was a FYI at the very fucking beginning. You do this, you come here, you have to obey, you have to bow down. You want to sit in my energy, you want to use my energy, well then you're fucking mind controlled by me. Because you want to invade in my shit, you want to lie to other people, this is the fucking rules. Because they're mind controlling you, but you don't do it you don't do it for unjust shit and for revenge. You do it to keep the universe and everybody safe. Like I said, they can't lie. When they speak or steal your content, everybody knows they stole the content. Like you can imagine a fucking a voiceover. The truth just fucking spews out. They blab on themselves. They trip up. They imagine all of that. Because they're invading your space. But you stay in your space. You don't focus on anybody. You forgive for yourself. It helps. It changes everything for you. You forgive for yourself. Say it out loud over and over. The sound It's an enhanced energy. Remember, your thoughts, your actions affect everything. Things that you repeat, the more time